Already, Emmy has been interrupted, not by a dog, which would be the theme of the song, but by your cat. What's your cat called, Emmy?
Susie.
Susie. Can we see Susie very quickly?
Yeah.
Did she know that you were about to do this interview?
Apparently not.
How old is Susie?
Oh, she's just 12 weeks, actually.
Oh, she's a kitten.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So how do you feel singing a song about a dog, even though your new baby is a cat?
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but I am an animal lover in general, so...
One more thing, Emmy, before we start. The song is so catchy. Do you have it as your alarm to wake you up in the morning?
I don't have that song, but thank you so much for thinking that. Oh,
Emmy, you are representing Ireland with Laika Party. We're going to find out all about you, all about how your preparations are going. You are listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast. Hello, Emmy. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good. How excited are you on a scale of 1 to outer space?
Oh, beyond outer space. I'm very, very excited.
Does it seem very weird and very surreal that you're going to be singing on the Eurovision stage?
For sure. Like, I can't believe it. It's just amazing. I'm such a big Eurovision fan, you know. So to be in the show is just surreal, as you said. Oh.
And you're representing Ireland. You are Norwegian. Do you feel like Ireland has embraced you as a long-lost family member?
I do feel that, and I'm so grateful for it. They are so nice and supportive, and I'm so glad that they have my back.
So how was Eurosong? How was the whole experience?
It was just amazing. And you know, I did the national final of Norway a couple of years ago. Both that and Eurosong was just absolutely amazing, and dreams coming true, both of them.
So for anyone that doesn't know, how did you end up representing Ireland? Can you tell us the story?
Yeah, for sure. So there was this songwriting camp in Norway, and an Irish songwriter flew in from Ireland to Norway to attend this camp. And one day we were in a group together, the song was made. And so since the song is partly Irish, it was very natural for us to send it there. Like we got to know that we were in just before Christmas. Oh, we were so surprised and shocked, and we had so many ideas. And as you know, my brother is on stage with me. He's the keyboard player, and he is so creative. So he too had so many great ideas, and we got the choreographers and dancers, pieced it all together.
So let's talk about Laika, because Laika is maybe the most iconic dog in the world and also has this really tragic story. So how did you know about this historic animal?
Oh, yeah, you know, we had learned about her in school and stuff, but the song... it was like I was doing this quiz with my family that we do every week since COVID. And there was a question about Laika. When I heard that question, I got sad, you know, because I got reminded of her story. And when I'm sad, I do want to write about it. That's kind of my language, you know, to express my feelings. And so I just wanted to create a song or scenario where she doesn't die, but where she lives on and is having her own party in the sky instead.
So basically you wanted to turn something sad into something that had some joy.
Yeah.
And
pretend that's the truth instead. Well, thank you.
You have a weekly quiz still with your family?
Yeah.
Right, who takes part?
So it's my aunt. She usually asks the questions because she has the newspaper. And then, Yeah, it's my cousins and my dad and my uncles and aunts and my brother and yeah.
So this still happens now, even after all the days of COVID?
Yeah, like 5 years now, is it?
Yeah, 5 years. Wow.
Every week.
Okay, who is normally the champion? Who's the best?
Oh, actually, there's like 60 questions that we compete kind of against ourselves every week, you know. So if we one week combined gets 50, then next week we try to get 51 or higher, you know.
Ah, so it's more, so that it's not too competitive. You're just competing with yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are your specialist subjects?
Oh, I'd say maybe music. Maybe sports. Music and sports, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah. Are you a big sports fan?
I am, especially a football fan.
Ah, are you?
Yeah.
Have you ever played?
Yeah, I did when I was younger.
Oh, amazing. So it was either going to be sport or music, which, you know, at an early age.
Yeah, you can say that.
But you've been doing music forever, haven't you? Since you were 7?
Yeah, we're writing music since I was 7, and music has always been there because of my family, you know, they are musicians. So, yeah, it's always been there. I'm so grateful for that.
So brother is a creative force and does the keyboard. So how about your parents? What do they play?
My mother plays the piano and sings, and my dad plays the bass and sings.
Have you ever done a family band?
No, but we have actually been singing together, or like we do actually kind of have family bands, but just at home, you know.
Okay.
Not like performing together, us four. They have always been supportive, you know. And gave us the opportunities to play and to learn instruments and to record ourselves making music. And they have never been pushy, but always supportive. And that's something I'm so grateful for. They've always been supportive of us doing music.
So what did they think about you two going for Eurovision?
I think, you know, of course they're nervous on our behalf, but I think they're so shocked like we are. And yeah, grateful that we get to experience this, you know.
Did they come to Ireland to see Eurosong?
No, they didn't actually, but they watched from home. So that was really nice. And I got a message from my dad in the middle of the night. Like, I can't sleep because he was so excited for us.
Oh, so he's going to be coming to Switzerland to watch you.
Maybe. At least they are they are scared on our behalf. So I don't know, but maybe.
So did you, because you're a musical family, did you always watch Eurovision together?
Yeah. Well, the first year I remember is like 2008, I think, when I was 7. I think we maybe started a bit earlier, but that's like the first year I remember. And ever since, yeah.
And you are now representing the country that has won the most times. You know this, right?
Yeah. They're like the king of Eurovision.
They are. They're the king, the queen, the princess, the prince. They're like,
everything. Yeah.
They're all of it rolled into one.
Yeah.
And last year they came back with a bang because of Bambi Thug, right?
Yeah.
So you met Bambi, didn't you, at Eurosong? Yeah. What did you think of their performance last year?
The performance was just amazing, and they are amazing and so kind. And yeah, I spoke a bit to them, and they were so nice. I'm so grateful that I met them.
Did they give you any advice?
It's going to be fun, you know, and enjoy it. Yeah.
Because you also, obviously, Bambi is a witch, and you channeled a witch a couple of years ago when you tried to represent Norway in Melody Grand Prix. Can you explain that performance? Because it was called Witchwoods, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that was so much fun. And yeah, as you said, I had to go in this character, you know, and that was really exciting too. Kind of acting and singing at the same time. But it comes really natural for me because, like, I'm not a great actor, but but music is kind of like I kind of feel the vibe of the music, and then it comes natural to act like the music. Yeah, it was difficult to explain, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, so now you're channeling your inner astronauts.
Yeah, just, yeah.
So what's it like working with your brother?
Oh, that's so nice. And it was a childhood dream of ours to be on one of these stages together. And now we got to do it on Eurosong, and now like in Eurovision. So we're so grateful and just can't believe it.
So you two get on very well. There's never any arguments.
Oh, there are, but we do get along very well.
Have there been any arguments over the song and the performance? Have you had creative differences? That's what they call it, isn't it? Creative differences.
Yeah. We were very on the same page at Eurosong. We'll see now if we're going to be on the same page in Eurovision. I hope so. I think so. And he's very like, okay, you're the artist and you make the final decision. So yeah, I'm bad at choosing though. So I'm glad I have his advices and stuff.
Oh, I'm the same. Sometimes I just can't make a decision. I need someone to say, yeah, just do that.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly me too.
It sounds like we say he's got your back. He's here. He's always like, ready to help out.
Yeah, that's so nice.
So how are you thinking of scaling up the performance for Basel? What are you thinking in your mind?
Oh, great question. I feel like I want to keep the heart of the performance we did at Eurosong, but as you say, make it bigger somehow. Maybe add some props and maybe some more people. I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It's really exciting.
What about a giant inflatable Laika on stage?
Maybe. I'll write it down.
Can you imagine someone brings it on like this, like just giant floating over, as a tribute, as an honour?
That would be kind of cool. Oh, little Laika.
Oh, she has to be front and centre, doesn't she?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like your ultimate tribute to her.
Yeah. Oh, I hope she would have liked it.
Of course she would have. She's already loving the party.
Oh.
Talking about other animals in space, have you had any messages from Subwoolfer?
Yeah, they actually posted on Instagram about this song. It was so cool.
So do you think you need a Subwoolfer EMMY collaboration now?
Maybe.
Maybe you could bring them back and they could be cameos on stage.
That would be so cool.
Or maybe your dancers are their cousins and they could have like adapted Subwoolfer masks. So it's almost like, I don't know, like a sequel, but it's like there's some kind of interconnection,
Yeah, I'll write that down too.
You can have all these ideas for free, honestly. Yeah.
Thank you.
You must have like this big mood board with all your different ideas at the minute.
Yeah, I should at least have.
So listen, what's your favourite Eurovision memory of all time?
Oh, that's a good question. I have so many memories. And one of the first performances I really remember is actually the Jedwards with the lipstick. Or I do remember Fairy Tale before that, and some other. But yeah, so that's really cool. And they're from Ireland, so favorites. I really love Runaway from Moldova, with the epic sax guy.
Yes,
that song is just epic.
Yeah. I've just had another thought, and this could this meets both the Norwegian side and the Irish side. So you get Subwoolfer and you get Jedward with you.
Yeah.
Do some social stuff with them. They can basically be your brothers on both sides, and then it's like the Irish-Norwegian connection, isn't it?
That's true. Maybe all of them should be my dancers.
Have you had a pint of Guinness before?
People said I had to when I got to Ireland. So I did have, it was without alcohol, but I've heard that it tastes basically the same. Actually, so I have, yeah.
I agree. The Guinness 0.0 tastes the same as the normal Guinness, without a doubt. So yeah.
So I can say I've had one.
Yeah, you can.
I agree. Yeah, thank
you. What other Irish traditions are you looking to do you think?
Tato and King, the the chips, potato chips.
Yes.
So we did a taste test there. And also tasted the spice bag that I've heard so much about, and it was so good.
So did you take some potatoes back to Norway?
No, my bag was so full.
I bet it was. Yeah, you had so much stuff. Also, did you know, I found a fact that the oldest cities in Ireland and Norway are twinned. So the Irish town is Waterford, twinned with... So, here we go.
Tønsberg, maybe?
That's it, Tønsberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Waterford is twinned with Tønsberg.
Cool.
Have you met Kyle, who is representing Norway yet? Do you know him?
I have. He's actually a friend of mine.
No way!
Yeah.
How do you know each other?
Because like Umami Tsunami, he was a part of MGP 2 years ago, was it? And I knew one of the other guys in that group, so I got to know him a little bit then. And then we met now, and I got to congratulate him, and he congratulated me, and we're so excited to do this journey together.
That means you've already got a friend.
Yeah, I'm so grateful for that.
You can have like a little like Norwegian corner of Basel together.
Yeah.
What are the treats and snacks that you have to take away on your trip with you from Norway?
Absolute favorite candy is something called Smash.
Smash? Okay.
Yeah, you have to taste it if you're in Norway. It's chocolate with salty crisp inside. Oh, it's so good.
Ooh, that's good. It doesn't have licorice in, does it?
No.
Okay.
You just had to make sure.
Yeah, well, the Scandinavians love their licorice, don't they?
Yeah.
And you never know. Whenever I go to Scandinavia, to Norway, Sweden, to Denmark, you never know when you buy a bag of sweets what's going to contain licorice, which I cannot stand, honestly. Blech, blech. So this is Smash. This is like salty and chocolatey at the same time.
Yeah, it's so good.
Okay, this is good. Who are some of your musical influences, Emmy?
Oh, besides from my family, I really like Selena Gomez. Yeah, she's so amazing, and she has such a good heart, and I just love her music. Childhood memories, and I still love her music and what she does, and both musical-wise and actor-wise.
So you used to watch The Wizards of Waverly Place?
I did, yeah.
Which they've brought back. It's like come back.
That's so cool.
She's everywhere at the minute. Selena Gomez is everywhere. She's in film, she's in TV, she's still singing. So
it's so cool.
She is your number one idol, is she?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. And in terms of Norwegian idols, who do you love?
Yeah, my brother has kind of always been my idol. He participated in the junior version of MGP when he was 14 or 15.
Did he?
Yeah, and that was so cool. You have no idea. Like, my mind as a 10-year-old, like my brother was going to enter that big competition. And then a few years later, I got to do it too. So, it was so cool.
So you were in junior MGP as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So everything has been leading up to this point, right?
You could say that, yeah, for sure. And I think MGP Junior is the reason I'm here today.
Oh.
Yeah, because one of the people that I got to know in MGP Junior, like I competed against, we made such good friends, and we're still good friends today. And he tipped one of the songwriters of Witchwoods about me. So I got to MGP because of him that I met at MGP Junior.
It's from junior MGP to MGP, and Ireland have just been, since Bambi, are back on the radar as well. They're back on the Eurovision radar.
I'm so excited, yeah, and I'm so honored to represent that beautiful country.
How are you training for Eurovision? Because you need a lot of stamina.
So now, like when I got home, I feel like my body finally got to relax and get sick. So I've had a cold now and just been trying to relax. Of course, I've done something, but been trying to relax and spend time with my kitten.
Yeah.
And yeah, but now I have to start singing and jogging and rehearsing again. I feel like I do not like jogging, but I started in January because, this song. This is the first time I really sing and dance at the same time at the stage. So I felt like I had to start jogging.
So basically, you're going to be running around Norway singing Laika Party, and everyone will be able to hear you. They'll be like, "Oh, Emmy's coming again. She's training." Honestly.
That's so cool.
Do you get nervous before these big events, or actually are you pretty good? Once you're on stage, you're on stage.
I do get nervous and I do get really, really excited. But of course, I try to relax and just get in the zone. But I do get nervous and excited.
I guess what's good is you've got your brother there to keep you calm.
Yeah, for sure. That's so nice.
What is it going to mean to you to wave that Irish flag, to be an adopted Irish singer for the night?
I got goosebumps when you said that.
Did you?
Yeah. That's actually one of the things I look the most forward to, is holding the Irish flag and be their representative. I am so honored and excited for that.
We should ask you very quickly, just tell us about the Irish songwriter. What's their name?
Yeah, she's called Larissa Tormé. So she's actually, I think, like a country singer-songwriter. She is a singer-songwriter in Ireland already. I think it's country music. And she's so amazing. She's lovely. And yeah, we're so glad to have her on board. And of course, she's the link to Ireland. So we're so happy that we got in that group with her on the songwriting camp so that we sent it to Ireland.
So she's your surrogate Irish sister for this.
Yeah, you could say that for sure.
Completely. And she's going to be there with you, is she, in Basel?
Probably, yeah.
Oh, it must be so nice. Well, look, she's the person that you can have a big Irish hug off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Big. So you've got your brother to support. You've got Larissa to support. It sounds like it's going to be a really lovely environment for you.
Yeah, I hope so, and I think so. Yeah.
Emmy, you've got so much work to do. It's going to be brilliant. Just enjoy every minute, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, it's going to be such an experience. Keep up the jogging. That is a good idea.
Thank you. I'll try.
and you've always got your cat to relax as well.
Yes, that's true.
Is Susie behaved during the interview, or has she been?
She has actually. I was a bit nervous about that, but she's laying in the chair beside me now. She's so calm.
Cute. Oh, well, look, I hope you tell her all about Laika. Emmy, you are representing Ireland with Laika Party. We will see you for the pre-parties. We'll see you in Basel. Just have an amazing time these next few months.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
With pleasure. You have been listening to the official Eurovision Song Contest podcast.